connect to work. Workaround is your new way to connect to work, to experience life. So instead of, working from home every day or working from your office or co-working space, boring, same people, same experience, every day looks the same. Suddenly you can come to an event and co-work with other people. You can join other content event. You can co-walk, you can co-work. You can work in a hotel next to you. You can work in a coffee shop next to you. Okay, this is the future. That's what Omer was talking about. So we will enable people to work everywhere under one membership, right? And now you're moving to Paris. Okay, you can find the same, you can do it. So we are an enabler to different kind of work experiences and networking. And so this is like, and then you have, of course, collaboration and the fun, this is like bigger and more deep. But one thing that Omer said is, it's what you're doing is tough because you need to educate the market. What is co-working and co-walking? This whole thing, work at somebody else's home, which I partially agree. We don't have enough validation to say if it's right or wrong, but the fact is people are not doing it right now. So we are introducing a new behavior. So that's why events are the simplest way to draw attention.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you already
and to educate.
Yeah. Now, what will happen if we will? Okay, I'm just throwing an idea. Okay, what will happen if every day you can we'll have this place for 3-4 hours. You can just come and work and you pay membership. Without the whole thing that we created, you can pay for coffee and there are some snacks. Once a week, it's what we created like yesterday. But for the rest of the week, this is what they created. But it's community-based, only 30 people for each day. And it's going to be a little bit of music. You can sit on the ground, on the floor like we did yesterday. It's a community-based co-working space. Okay, and people pay, I don't know, like their community. And once you enter this space, you say, there is also co-working event next week, and there is a meetup, and there is a co-walk, and there is a co-working. But the membership, it just give you the access to work, and then you have Slack group like what they're doing. But the access to come and work, maybe not every day, I don't know, but I see like a place that every day because it's cheap. We will not start with every day. And this is the neighborhood co-working community space. And you pay just to cover the costs. And this is like kind of freemium model. So it's very cheap. But if you want access to the rest of the services like co-working, whatever, this is another tier. So this is like an introduction.
People are going to say, what's the difference between you and Treehouse?
There is no commitment. It's very cheap. It's next to your house. You can walk. Every time it's different people. And that's only the entrance. And then you have other services, co-walk, co-work, content. In the future, maybe coffee shops and lounge or whatever. You can be part of the community, so you can help, contribute. There is the fund, there is layers. I'm talking about layers. So what is the first layer that people will willing to buy, to pay right now?
Yeah, I think it's the event like that we did yesterday. People can already want to pay it, for sure. Maybe we can just think like, okay, let's pay even place. It's quite okay. or like what you say yesterday with the donation, like €1 or 10 or 100. Everyone can have their own vision. But how we can just increase our revenue? I think we can just see membership is good, but the membership is limited because we don't have anything more to propose.
No, I'm talking about like, I don't know, 2-3 months from now. Okay, I'm not saying we're gonna start tomorrow.
Okay.
But like, I want to get to this. Like, imagine, okay,
Yeah.
X days from now, you pay for the event either by membership or per event, right? It's next to your house, and if you want to pay next year, you get access to the bigger network. So this is an introduction way, like very convenient way to get to know Workaround.
Yes.
And let's say the first time you come, it's on us, just to experience. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you want to come to the next event, just pay, I will say, I don't know, 10 euros a day. Okay. Something ridiculous, like 15 euros a day. And there is no commitment, nothing. Now, if you want to join something more robust, or the community to co-work, like you pay 50 euros a month. Okay. But we need enough to say, but for now, I think what's really important in community is to have cadence, like something is happening every week or every other week. It cannot be random. It should be something like rituals. We need rituals. So I'm saying, can we make it a ritual? Say, this is our space. You come and work, I don't know, twice a week for 3-4 hours. You can buy your own coffee, your own thing. And once a week, I know, we are making our whole day, whole event with content, and then it's only for members. So I need to think more about this, but I'm talking about the direction, because this product validate what we are trying to do in our market. I'm not talking about something or somewhere else. So people she's saying it's successful, it's very successful, but she doesn't like it because it's only Dutch, and it's like fraternity thing. So people from the same school, so it's boring. And she's also looking for international people. She's Dutch also, but she's really lovely lady. And she wanted to come, but she couldn't. And next time she will come. She's looking to entrepreneurs, this kind of experience, meeting people. What if we can make it, I don't know, by like every other day or twice a week as a ritual?
Yes.
Just come and work, and like I can build the right mixture, but you pay for the first time. It's free. And next time you pay something like decent, not like,
And just maybe we can just thinking like renting the place. Imagine we renting the place like yesterday. To 9 until 11, you can come for free, discussing, working, and to 11 to 5 or 6, it's just for membership, like premium, helping people to just go to see them, discuss with them, helping, like not mentorship, but discussing about the value, how we can just help them.
So I think, okay, first it's a direction. Now we need to throw ideas. Which kind of, what you said, maybe from 9 to whatever. Okay. But I'm asking the meta question. The meta question is, first, how can we prove the model? And proving the model, I want to see people pay. Not because I need the money. It just prove the commitment. Okay, this is real. And so this is first. Second, to make it ritual. And right now, like it's real. So you can pay and get access to this space and people and whatever. And then we have a Slack group. Like we need to think about it. I'm not saying this is very simple, but then there are different kind of models and events. And And our commitment is also lower. We're not investing and make it like, we're going to make it cool. And maybe we'll have our own storage there. So we don't need to bring stuff every time. So we will simplify the operation. But the direction is, it's like a weekly thing. Right? That's the direction. Now, how you want to go to do it and exactly, we can try it out. We can also ask people once we have enough, okay, we're going to change it. How you want to do it? Like, what do you prefer? Let's vote. Right? Or maybe test, do this event and the other event. So this is one idea. And I want to come with the answer next week. Then the other idea, that's what Omer said yesterday. His idea in Israel back then, it was people are working in coffee shops. It's not a really good experience. Coffee owners don't like people coming working there. What happened if we can help them to connect better?
Yes, that's right.
So there is an Israeli company raised $10 million just to do that. And they're spreading in US. And he said, I want to work with you guys to do it here in Amsterdam. I said, okay, this is interesting. Let's talk about it. And when I thought about it, because his idea, I want to talk with coffee owners and ask them some questions. And you know me, I'm like, don't do it. Just try to sell them something. Don't ask feedback. So I thought this is the second idea, which is the same. We don't need to change anything. If we are concentrating here in Horfdorf playing board, and spreading the word in Nextdoor, we know the community leaders here. They have like a thing, and we open our place as this is like also for the neighbors. Once you have 70 members, I can come to 2 coffee shops here and say, listen, we have 70 members. And they're also paying for us, but they're looking for new experience. And we already start to work with few coffee shops. They're really interesting. I just want to ask you if you want to join. What you need to do is to whatever, right? So I'm faking the market and I'm selling. I'm not trying to. Now, maybe we'll say, no, that's great, but the pricing is not good enough. So I can start negotiate and figure out. But the negotiations start with the anchoring. I'm here to sell you something that I already have.
That's right. Brilliant.
And then we have hotels around. So I can come to the hotel, say your lobby is empty. I can bring people here. They will pay membership. Yeah, I already have few coffee shops. Do you want to? And then I prove the neighborhood. If you do that, raising money is no brainer.
Yeah.
Or expanding or whatever. So then imagine your work day, a work week at Workground. Tomorrow you're working in these coffee shops, the next day 2 hours in this hotel, and then you come to the co-working event, and then you come to the meetup group, and you go to a co-work with Ming, and you participate in the Slack or Discord, you write content for the community. This is how it looks like.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, for sure. And I think maybe the next second big step will be to have our own place, like big building, like what you said, like Anticrack yesterday, like a place for 6 months or 3 months or 1 year.
Yeah, Shira is looking for one.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, yeah, sorry.
No, sorry. And basically, it's like we have a place so everyone can come with membership, and event it's for the freemium. If you want to enjoy our vision, you can pay for every week's a membership.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now we need to iterate over ideas and saying that's how we think we can do that. But the direction is, regardless if we're going to work with venues or coffee shops or whatever, I'm saying we concentrate on this neighborhood first because we have this amazing place. It's cheap. It's very convenient. Shira already approached the community leaders. She's gonna push hard. Let's call it, not push hard. I don't like this word. And she's gonna work on Nextdoor and Facebook groups here or WhatsApp groups. And basically, we're gonna say this is your community-based neighborhood co-working space, and you need to pay, I don't know, 10 euros a day if you want to work here, right? Something like that. And then there is coffee and snacks you just buy, but it's community based. So somebody's going to operate and, give you the experience. Or we can say in the beginning, it's us, I don't know. And then do it every week. And if we see it successful, only 30 people, we increase. So very lean, but make it a ritual. So people know already, Tuesday, it's a workaround event. Yeah.
I'm sure.
And if we have enough, first, it's a great way to introduce workaround to the whole thing. If you want to join, pay membership or join the waiting list because we don't have enough. And then maybe you can collaborate. Maybe we can, you can join as a volunteer to help us, and that's also a great way to produce content. We can have a live podcast there, or I don't know, we can do so many things.
A Twitch live. That's cool. Twitch live, co-working moment. You can come in because we have X or Y problem, no train, too much time. Just co-work with us, ask a question, and everyone with a big, with the screen of the Apple TV, we have the live with all people. You just comment. I have a question for that. Can you describe? Or one people just come on the webcam and say, I'm Boris, I'm from Sunport, I'm a graphic designer, I'm already considered on Workground. You can book a co-working session with me or co-working. Just go on my page or my LinkedIn, it's here, it's affiliation description. Like everyone who come at the workplace can just make their own advertisement. Like, I open my own company. Do you have someone to just helping me from this Twitch channel?
Yeah, we can also, like Jose yesterday said, half an hour pitching. People come to pitch their startup.
Yeah.
But that's great because people bring the idea and they want to be there. So, I can say next time we have an hour pitching, 5 pitches who want to pitch his idea, and there is Q&A session. I'm going to do it, by the way. No, I decided. So our event, by the way, it's on the 26th from 2 to, let's say, 2 to 5. And then from 5 to 6, it's pitching. Yeah. And from 6 to 9:30, it's the meetup group with after party.
Yeah, it's good. So cool.
Just testing to see how people and we already booked the 7th, I think, of May. I remember. For the neighborhood. So we started talking with the community leaders here. I said we're gonna have this date from 9:30 until 12:30, just we market it for it's the week after the 26th. We market it only for the neighborhood.
That's good. And someone has just, like freelancer, creative people, or someone like this just working on the neighborhood, but we don't know already, and just discover Workground with that. Like small party to just discover people, and because LinkedIn is nice, but we don't know anyone. I don't know my neighbor right now. I don't know where he's working, why, and what is his story. So if we just create our neighborhood party every time, like invite people, it can be cool to find new Workground seeder. Because we have lot of people cool, but we don't know. We don't take the time to just discuss. That is the point.
So if we take this direction, it means that we need to put more emphasis in the website about the events, because this is critical, and I think The next 2 events going to be free,
Yeah.
and then we're going to change it.
Mm.
And from there on, let's say 30 people, let's say 12 euros, it's covering our costs. So we are not paying for marketing, just our time.
Chris.
Brilliant. This is a revolution. It's like be able to cooperate with cafes and bars and hotels
Yeah,
and inject something in them, just like how Uber has injected Uber deliveries on restaurants. We are injecting something into their business, helping them. I don't know how to describe it, but that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
We are giving a lot of power, not just to individual, but to business as well.
Local businesses.
So we give a person like you, Boris, to be a host. Where we give restaurants and bars a power to also be hosts as well. So we're giving power to business, we're giving power to individuals. This is very powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
Yeah, I agree. And so this is, let's say, the second how it's called, the VC call it like act, first act, second act, third act. How do you see it progressive? If we focus on this neighborhood, not only, but I'm saying as an experiment, and it's gonna catch, you have 50, 70 people, coffee shops will join. Then you prove in the model, you go to startups and say, hey, startups, we have the first free coffee shops in this neighborhood. In the next 3 months, we're gonna expand to Amsterdam. Do you wanna bring your employees to buy a membership for all your employees?
Yeah. They can co-work with everyone and just.
And then you start simple. You join a co-working event, you join a coffee shop. The next level is co-work, co-walk, collaborate, fund, boom.
Yeah.
It's even greater, because if I can go to a co-founder of a startup, say every time that you pay for Workaround, 5% go to a community fund, you can vote where we're going to invest money.
Yeah. Nice. It's like super interesting, and it's make a link with what I sent yesterday from TikTok, the guy to just find the website and say you just only have the possibility to invest 100 euros for one startup per week, no more. And the committee votes for which startup you need to invest. So you have 10 people, you have just 10,000. If you have 100 people, you have 10,000. If you have 1 million people, you have it's exponential. But 100 euros, everyone can have 100 euros for investing each week, and the return is just fast, because you just invest on the good startup and community say and spread. Because if you have 10 people to invest 100 euros, you can 10 people to just bring the story behind. So it's just powerful. So yeah, I think it's the right path to just create layers like freemium event after premium co-working place with coffee and premium investing stuff, like layers.
Yeah, I'm talking about layers, right? It's not like from day zero. We are narrowing our focus on this space, on this neighborhood, to prove the concept and amplify our reach. Okay, I didn't tell you this. If you take all our impressions, Eventbrite, Meetup, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, yeah, I calculate, if we'll keep doing this, we can reach like 500,000 views in 3 months. If you combine everything together without marketing spend, like I'm buying ads, I mean, and then it's easier, because if something really catch, then you can boost it so you can reach more people.
Yeah, just to increase the proof of concept.
Only my LinkedIn is 20K reach. And if I use some hacks, by the way, I can use hacks, I can double it.
Yeah, and yeah, because right now with my alert fail, it just reached 200 people in 2 hours. Right now it's just stopping, but just with the catchy headline, with a dramatic headline, it just reached faster, but it stopped faster too. So
Keep experimenting,
it's,
until you find the sweet spot of the human behavior. So we are just observing ourselves as animals, trying to figure out that sweet spot.
guys, sorry, I need to go.
No, that's so I'm just giving you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna work on those events. So Monday we're gonna work on the execution.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Bye.
So we're done now.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet over Monday night.
Mm-hmm.